So, me and Junior are at the land. I think we got this land in 2020, right? It's 5 acres. There's nothing here. This driveway we cut in over the course of a summer with our skid steer, took out all the trees, flattened it out, try to grade it out a little bit. But this is where we have our chickens. It's 5 acres. It's pretty deep. I think it's 165 feet wide and 1,300 feet long. But yeah, we're hoping to get something out here one day. 4 years, going on 5 now. But you see, we got our chickens up here in a minute. Yeah, this was all trees. Took out some trees just to make a path to get back in here. It's just using the iPhone, unedited, unfiltered, real life. We don't need no stinking editing software. So, Junior will take care of the chickens. No editing, none of that, real life. There's our chickens. We haven't painted the coop yet. Just thinking red with white trim. I don't know yet. Maybe green, white trim, stain it, I don't know. He's gonna go feed them. We got a little solar out here, just for a little heater for them to keep the water from freezing, because in Indiana it gets cold. But we got some potential building sites cleared out, but the problem is the trees. You can see that overhang pretty good. I don't know if you guys have any experience with or ideas about the trees, or removing them or leaving them. Obviously you don't want them falling on your building or structure. You can see this one fell. I think that fell late summer, early fall. It's pretty big. You can see that one, that's dead. This one's overhanging pretty good. But yep, just gonna get out here, hopefully through the winter and early spring, start building somewhere out here. We're thinking about this site. It's pretty level, close to the chickens. Maybe over here as well. But still, you can see there's a lot of trees. Just trying to get away from the hustle and bustle. We do have some other building sites down here. Got some mushrooms going. Most of you guys probably watched Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, or American Homestead. There's a couple other ones I think I watched. I think Off Grid with Jay and Jen's another one, but there's a few we watch. We got some mushrooms going. We did get some mushrooms in the spring already from our logs that we inoculated. I got some shiitakes from them right there. And we do have some chicken of the woods here. They're kind of small, but they're getting there. Like I said, it's 165 feet wide, 1,300 feet deep. It's only 5 acres, but because it's so long and narrow, it plays a lot bigger. You can see it's really heavily wooded. Got another potential building site down here. It's flat as well, but it does come down that hill a little bit. So we'd have to clear it out to make a little bit better path for it to drive down in here. But again, everywhere you go in here, there's a lot of trees. And I don't know what you guys' thoughts are in the trees. I like to leave them, but at the same time, I don't need them crashing down in our little cabin we're gonna get up going here shortly. You guys got any ideas about cabins or foundation wise? Just piers, slabs, or about the tree removal as well. Do you guys have thoughts about that? We got to get electric in here. Was thinking about solar. Solar seems to be coming down a little bit right now, but still pretty expensive. I think I can get a system in here for, I think it was almost 10K for solar. We are off the road quite a bit. We're about 600 feet off the road. The local electric company, I think they wanted $7,000 just to bring the electric in, which didn't seem too bad, but still, it's an expense. But I don't know if I'm going to go that route. Like Doug and Stacy. Doug's, you know, he don't want bills. He don't want to even know anyone named Bill. And we got the have to do the well. If you guys thinking about a well or just rainwater catchment. I know Doug and Stacy got a pretty elaborate rainwater catchment on their property over there. So you can see it was pretty far back in here. It's 1,300 feet and quarter mile. Pretty heavily wooded. A lot of oaks. Matter of fact, all you're really seeing here is pine and oaks. There's another potential building site that's way back in here. A lot of dead wood in here. You can see it's fallen. It's pretty clear and open in there. It starts right there. I don't know if you guys can really see. We begin right there. It goes quite a ways. It might be good, but then again, getting back in here too, you have to put in a driveway, and then if you want to do regular electric, you'd have to probably cost at least $10,000 to run lines back here opposed to solar, which might be a wash at that point. This was another space we were thinking on. It's way back in here. We got two neighbors left to the right of us. One's deeper, one's further up towards the road. But back in here, there's nobody. It's quiet. You can see we got a lot more open space as far as trees. And that's a concern. I did have I think last summer I had a tree at the house fall on my service truck, and well, when you got a big oak tree falls on your service truck didn't survive. So it's no match against the oak. Yeah, here's another spot in here. You can see a lot of old standing deadwood in here. But I don't know. We haven't decided yet. Clear out this area. It's a nice big wide open area. And one thing above, there's not a lot of trees, which wouldn't leave you much shade for the summer, but wouldn't be exposed too much. Solar out here. And this is, we get some hailstorms. That's another thing. I don't know if you guys know about the solar, or how to protect the panels, I should say. Especially during like a hailstorm. once or twice a year we could get some pretty decent hailstorms. Thinking about the damage to the panels. I mean, there's a lot to think about, you know, when you're doing this stuff. Especially when you get older like me and my wife. We're in our mid-50s now. So it is quiet, it is peaceful. You can hear the neighbor's rooster in the background, maybe. There he goes. If you guys can hear that or not. There's a lot of deer. And yeah, I got a little sniffle, picked it up from my granddaughter, which it's the time of year, but no big deal. Still a lot of dead wood. Neighbor's rooster going again. Not a fancy camera, just using my iPhone, walking through the woods. It's quiet and peaceful. Nature, probably like a lot of you guys in this age group. Started working when you're 14, 15. And you get older, you start realizing what's really important. You know, the materialistic stuff. And family and friends and children and grandchildren. That's what's important. Like they say, when you live more years than you got left, start appreciating them days a little bit more. So, but we can get out here hopefully soon. Get a little cabin established somewhere out here. If you guys got any ideas, thinking about maybe a lean-to, traditional cabin, something like that. Sheet metal roof for sure. But yeah, building placement, type of structure, foundation. And you guys got any ideas? I'd be interested to know and hear them. It's nice though. It's not bad out today. I think it's, what is it? December 30th. It's actually pretty warm. I think we're going to be 44 degrees today. But big cold snap coming in pretty soon. But, get used to that too. I gotta clear my throat. Little grandbaby gave me the sniffles. She's a cutie though. I'm whacking back up to the coop here. Looks like Ginger's getting the eggs out of the nesting box right now. What do you guys think about the coop? It's based off of like a Carolina coop style. I don't know what to, like I said earlier, paint it, stain it. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the red and white. My wife wants to maybe stain it so it blends into with the woods a little more. But, I don't know. We'll do that in the spring, think about it. See how that goes. We got a little lean-to we built a couple years ago to keep the grill under there and stuff. But yeah, that's it for now. Any ideas or thoughts? I'd like to hear them. Thanks.